welcome to my DIY club, where we like to talk about DIY and do DIY. We've got lots of DIY projects going on right now. What have you been working on this week, Roger?
Well, this week I repaired the wood trim around the front door.
Oh good, I've been wondering when that was going to get done. It's been a mess for ages.
Well, I guess someone needed to do it.
Well, I'm glad you finally got on with the job.
Matthew, play the video. Right, so this is our front door, as you know, and I've had dreadful trouble over the last few years getting this trim to stay nice and tidy. So here I am removing the screen door, and this is the trim that I'm talking about here. It's just this piece in particular has had a lot of problems. I've tried to repair the side bit there, and you can see there's some failing repair just down the bottom there, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. So I just made the decision that I was going to remove this one piece of wood.
And I see that you're also dealing with a curved piece of wood there, Roger.
Yep, but I'll talk about that some more in a minute.
You're tugging very hard on your wood there, Roger. Are you having trouble getting it off?
Well, yeah, I was left having to pull my wood off on my own. Right, now, here's the piece that I just pulled off, and as you can see, it's basically got a lot of water damage coming from behind. Now, I'm not exactly sure why there's water damage coming in, and there was a little bit of moisture still. So I'm going to have to do some investigating to see exactly why there's a little bit of dampness there, but I think I've worked out exactly what's going on now. So here I am marking out a new piece, and I've used a piece of fir here. It's a little bit of a knotty wood, but I managed to find some nice clean areas to make the markings on, and here I am just cutting it out on my Ryobi 9-inch bandsaw. Oh, I love that thing.
I see there you're using a DeWalt sander.
Well, yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Right, so anyway, I got the piece fixed in, and it looked pretty good. I was quite pleased with how it came out, considering that's the first time I've attempted something around the trim. Just a few little details to touch up, which I managed to do. Nailed it on. And Bob's your uncle, really. Oh,
who is this Uncle Bob you keep talking about?
I told you before, it's a turn of phrase. Right, now, so that bit there that I was just showing you, I'm basically trying to stop that crack there. That's been my #1 bugbear in terms of moisture and things failing. So I'm hoping that just adding a little bit of extra reinforcement there, and in some ways hiding that join, will stop the deterioration I've been experiencing. And as you can see, I repaired this in the past. I used a car body filler, which has been quite successful in various places around the house. But you know, these things you know, are subject to the extremes of temperature and weathering, and you just have to keep coming back now and again and touching up things. Here I am just touching up some rather fragile wood, and to seal the gap here I put some caulk on.
I beg your pardon, what did you just say?
To seal the gap I put some caulk on.
Did you say cock?
No, not cock, caulk.
Cock?
No, caulk. Here, this stuff. It's used as filler.
I've never heard of it. So you use it to fill holes, do you?
That's right, and you also use one of these, a caulk gun.
Oh, so have you filled a lot of holes with your cock then, Roger? Oh no. Oh bugger. Roger!
What's that? Is that cock in your mouth? Come here. Don't swallow, spit it out. How did you manage to get cock in your mouth?
Thanks, Roger. I don't know, it just sort of slipped in as I was playing around with it. So do we have any more video of you using your cock?
Matthews, any more video? Oh, he's still editing. So are you done stroking my cock then?
Hey? Oh yes. I'm finished now. Thanks, Roger. That's all the time we have this week. If you have any questions about cock and what holes you can stick it in, then leave a comment in the section below. Until the next time, keep on remodeling.
Come here. To exaggerated movement in front of the camera so that you know that I'm actually passing the tissue over to my good friend and colleague, Henry.